I started out in the Sheriff's Water Patrol Division as a volunteer, and back in the 80s, late 80s, and then I became licensed, and I worked 4 different divisions throughout my term there. Narcotics investigations and then general investigations detective unit. This is Jimmy and Dakota. So after I retired, I began a business with invasive grazing using goats. They graze buckthorn and clear out woods and parks and people's residential properties and things like that. Isn't he? He's bigger than the little ones inside, isn't he? I noticed the goats have a very keen smell, and when they're in the field, they will seek out, for instance, the buckthorn plant before other plants, and they use that by sight and smell. All right, you stay in there, Dakota. Okay, and I started to do a little more research on that and learn that being in the job of the narcotics division in the past, I figured, wow, these goats might have a little edge on the canines that we used to use. Come on, seek some drugs. Come on, Jimmy. Anything in there? I got together with some people and there was some investments. Thousands of dollars were invested, and we came up with a drug-sniffing goat. Anything around this side? What? Wait. Anything over here? Smell here? Smell in here?
So this will be the first drug-sniffing goat in the United States. Will be in Hennepin County. I think it's very, very important, not only to the county but to the country, that we can offer a different species of animal versus just, the typical dog.
The goats, they work on grass, and that it's quite a bit cheaper, and so financially speaking, it was a better investment to go with the goats. Let's see. Oh, there it is. There it is. Looks like we found a bag of weed.
The goat's ability to sniff narcotics is about 13 times more efficient than a dog.
Well, we'll start seeing the goats used primarily in some of the search warrants in different places that we're going to look for their narcotics. Bus terminals are going to be putting them in. I've heard the airport wants to put a couple goats on. And then they can also work the tarmac after and help clean up some of that brush problem.
It's useful, it's different, and I think we're going to have a lot of success with this.
We're looking into putting the GoPro system onto a chicken that can actually fly and utilize it in a similar way as a drone. April Fools.
What is the importance of having a goat?
You're going to make me laugh.
I actually do run a business called Midwest Goat Mitigation.
I think it's time to... No, it's got me laughing.
I know.
And we do graze invasive and noxious plants on people's properties.
The goat's ability to sniff drugs is different from a dog's.
I can't do it over here.